the city of Atlanta. It's the NBA on 2. D.A. take it away.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Giannis. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Holiday after Clint Capella's bucket. And the pass to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Young. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. There's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Here's Hunter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The effort on that play from Hunter manages to get everything he could hope for.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Young. Capella against Giannis. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holiday left side. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Young taking his time here. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Lays it up off the glass. Capella's got 6 points.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Holiday goes in, and he gets the bucket.
Right there, you see Holiday's toughness. Gets hit, able to maintain body control, finishes the play.
Young passes to Capella. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 6.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Young. Capella dishes to Collins. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The kick out to Lopez. Outside Holiday. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Hunter. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Here's Holiday for three. Middleton up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young against Holiday. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Snell. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 8 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Connaughton passes to Middleton. The tray. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Here's Portis. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Bucks ahead, leading by just 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And recently on this...
I like to stay locked in to the game and football.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's Okongwu. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Middleton for 3. But they'll get another chance. From deep. No good from Connaughton. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Tucker. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
On the wing, Williams to the inside. Here's Bogdanovich, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tucker with the ball. Gallinari on him. Passes to Forbes. Middleton for three. Rebound, Atlanta.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Middleton outside. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He was like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Count it. Okongwu's now got 4 points this quarter.
Though he has a score-first mindset, Williams not a bad setup man.
Middleton outside. Offline with his three.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Snell kicks to Gallinari. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. For three, Middleton. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Snatched away. And they're on the break. Looking to get it going. Middleton can't get it to go. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
They now take the lead. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. Another miss by Middleton.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Young against Holiday. Young dishes to Capella. Here's Herter. Good on the triple. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So that'll be it for the first. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, it's a heads-up, unselfish game. Their passing has been very sharp, and nobody is standing still. Guys.
And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. The Bucks trail.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also, possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Capella. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Collins. Count that one. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now Young.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Holiday.
every day.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he recovers it. Young with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
I like the setup there by Holiday, a true combo guard. He understands that his playmaking is key to helping this offense run well.
And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Young.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Holiday up top. Giannis left side. Back to Holiday. Lopez right side. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Capella. Lopez, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Herter. Collins looking around. Young outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. The offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holiday against Young. Capella inside. They shoot again. Another miss by Young.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Young against Holiday. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Young.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Holiday. Here's Lopez. Back to Giannis. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Now here is Holiday. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Gallinari, Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Hunter, and it's small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. Here's Connaughton, and Capella sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Count the basket. The Hawks trail by 4. Williams with the ball. Down low. And it's Capella missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
No good from Connaughton.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And here is DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Hunter, no good. The Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And Capella sends it back. Here's Bogdanovich. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
For the Hawks, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. And that one is good.
When momentum is crucial, Holiday steps up his level of play.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. On its way from Young for 2. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Giannis passes to Middleton to the paint. Here's Lopez, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gallinari outside. Back to Young. Shot from the wing. Atlanta gets it back. Second shot opportunity. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton for 3, drains the three-pointer. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Young, and the rejection by Giannis. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Only certain guys have the temperament to take this shot.
Gallinari, one of them.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kicks to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Holiday surveying the floor. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the end. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Hawks heading on the board first. Here is Harden. Right side, Jordan. Harris trying to get free. No good from Jordan. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Outside Collins. Back to Herter. Floats one. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Green. Back to Harden. Here's the 3. No good on that one.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Left side, Irving. The dish to Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Harden against Young. To the paint, Capella. Green with the block. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here is Harden. Irving attacking. That one goes. Count it.
He gets to the rim at will. Kyrie, one of the most elusive players you'll ever see.
Young taking his time here. To the inside. Here's Capella. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Harden can't hit.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Outside Williams. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. It's Harden with the drive over Williams. Harden's shot is good. And that ties it up.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
And stolen by Aldridge. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. There's the feed to Brown. Pass to Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. There's the pass to Irving. He kicks it to Griffin. Pulls up on the wing, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Williams. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Brooklyn ahead, up 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Griffin is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. And the Nets with possession here. Harris passes to Griffin. No good. Shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter. It's hauled in by Brown.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris finds Griffin. The kick out to Brown. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail it. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got the first basket of the second quarter for Atlanta.
Trae Young is so good in transition. Just has a great feel to make an impact.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, Harris. Back to Irving. Harris, right side. Rebound, Atlanta. Right wing. Here's Herter. Capella. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Irving looking over the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner. Blake took off like a rocket on that alley-oop. Woo!
The Hawks leading.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Herder. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Harden dishes to Brown. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Harden against Young. Here's Claxton. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded by Harris. And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
And stolen by Hunter. Young finds Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Young with the steal. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. The Hawks making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Here's Williams. Passes it to Okongwu. Rebound by Jeff Green. Nets trail by 10. Aldridge, the pass to Claxton. To end the run. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Williams against Harden. The shot by Williams, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. It's Harden with the drive.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Brown. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williams passes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. The baseline J. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Green, the pass to Claxton. Puts it up from 17, and the Nets miss again. Here's Williams. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our and a star in his role. Clint Capella makes an impact. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the 1. Hunter the pass to Capella. Harris on the double team. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Shoots it up. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from DeAndre Jordan.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And good that time. Young's got 6.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Young against Harden. Feeds it to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 6 points for him.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
90 seconds now into the second half. Young passes to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Irving with the ball. Shoots from the right block. Again, the Nets for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Young kicks to Collins. It's tipped. Young outside. A floater. Whistle blows. Basket is good. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And yes, it's good. And now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here is Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Molinari passes to Okongwu. Kicks it to Capella. Over Harris. And Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
Inside. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skill forward with size has struggled because of health.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Brown. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Snell's checked in. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. A 2-point game. Harden the pass to Claxton. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
That one good for 2. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Williams. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Young inside, guarded by Harden. The Nets have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. A nice shot by Irving.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Harden. Green is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Aldridge against Collins. Outside Irving to take the lead. Sinks the triple.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Now, here is Young to the wing right side. Pocket 6. Shot on the wing. No good off the front iron. The Nets with the lead. Irving finds Harden. Back to Irving. It's rebounded by Herter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And since halftime, he has been a different player.
The Hawks trail by 3. So the wing on the left. Here's Herter. Trains the three-pointer.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Outside Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Harden outside. Harris outside. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Young, right side. It's good. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Here's Harden. Misses off the left iron. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And finished off by Collins.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Harden against Young. Unloads. Jordan with the rebound. Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Sweet move, Irving. Jordan kicks to Irving. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Kyrie has done it again. He loved the big shot and the big moment.
1:14 left to play here in the fourth. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Pass to Green, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Capella. That shot off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Irving. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Harden against Young. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Green with the block. Here's Hunter. Got it!
Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
Here's Harden. Can't cash in.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Nets.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Harden hits them both.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Young outside. Yes!
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Puts it up, off the inbound. Ooh, offline.
The smaller guys want to get into the body when they get inside. Get into the line, a good outcome for Kyrie.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Irving nails both of them. Atlanta calls timeout. The score is tied at 53. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Green. that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. To the inside. Claxton the pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. And that one goes long.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Williams, that's good.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Is off. 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. And the shot is good.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot. But he just ignored the contact and played.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Young against Harden. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Irving. Griffin's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
That's the kind of leadership you want from Blake Griffin, a guy who wants to take those big shots.
Now Young. Outside Williams to the middle. Too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Then for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Lou Williams. It's good.
I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Here's Young. Has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And Harden with the stuff.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Over to the left wing. Here's Huerter, covered by Irving. Capella trying to free himself up. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big time opportunity for Kevin, and he does not disappoint. Wow.
Harden's shot is off. And the Hawks with possession here. Young outside. It's good!
Incredible night for Trey. Has direct involvement in nearly every facet of this offense.
It's stolen by Capella. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. And with pregame.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David Banks. So the net starting 5. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here is Holiday. His 3-pointers off the mark. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. The offensive rebound. Harris kicks to Harden. DiVincenzo against Irving. No good on the triple. And it's Milwaukee's ball. On the wing, Holiday. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And the Bucks with possession here. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. It's tipped. Lopez dishes to Holiday. The 3-pointer no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. On the wing, Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Harris looking it over. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Green. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. And the Bucks miss again. Pass to Irving. All alone. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holiday attacking. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And that one's good, Irving.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on deep.
Here's Antetokounmpo trying to get open as Lopez. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Nets leading by 11. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Still without a basket in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Claxton the pass to Harris. Here's Claxton, covered by Giannis. Irving for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes following the basket by Blake Griffin. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. There's the three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rebounded by Tucker.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Harden. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
Assist from.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So for Brooklyn now, Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Left side, Irving. And it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
The shot's good from Forbes.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Here's Harden. Puts the move on. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Irving. Free throw good from Harden. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here is Harden after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Griffin down low, guarded by Tucker.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. Misses the three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Brown the pass to Griffin. Now Harden. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Bucks trail by 13. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Griffin kicks to Brown. Jordan against DiVincenzo. And slam dunk by Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Pass to Connaughton from 13. Here's Portis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Nets.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Harden the pass to Green. Harden outside. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Tucker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
It's Harden with the drive. Inside, Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Connaughton. He has 5. The pass to Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Brooklyn leading by 14. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Holiday. No good from Irving.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you in. And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say flops or travels or that he dominates the ball. Jack, what do you think?
Listen, haters gonna hate.
And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in its center. Now here's Green. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Jordan kicks to Green. And here's Harris from the arc. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Green. Here's Jordan. Green finds Jordan. Poked away. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Harden. And the dunk by Jordan.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Stolen by Harden. They kick it out to Green. Nets passing it around. Harris dishes to Jordan. Passes it to Irving. On the wing, Harden. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. Lopez grabs the board. Bucks trail by 16. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Jeff Green. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. The dish to Lopez. Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Aldridge finds Harris. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Over Aldridge. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Harris misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Harden. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 16.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Middleton left side. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage. from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Count it. Good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Middleton for 3, and it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Middleton can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 17. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. From the arc. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On offense, here are the Bucks. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Harris. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Nets leading by 19 points. Irving surveying the floor. Dishes it to Harris. Back to Irving. Nets passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee.
Checking in for Milwaukee.
3 from the inbound. Harris misses.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
It's stolen by Brown. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. 3-pointer. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. 22 is their biggest lead. The feed to Griffin. Back to Irving. Pass to Harris. Irving with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris with the ball. Irving passes to Griffin. Brown outside. The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Brown. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. In the corner, it's Harris. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Nets lead by 21.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. A look from Harris. Keeps it alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Both teams deciding to change it up. Nets leading by 23. And the pass to Luau. He feeds it to Aldridge. Great D that time from Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nets.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
The shot by Middleton, wide open, bangs home the trifecta.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Griffin finds Brown. Here's Aldridge. Griffin trying to get open. Aldridge misses. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. A different look for Milwaukee. Caruth is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Pat Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills. And tonight, it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Passes to Perry. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. Jordan the pass to Chiozza. Back to Jordan. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down? And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Trae Young. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Offline with his 3. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Herter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's DiVincenzo. Down low, Capella with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Off the inbound.
Tell you what, it's not easy to fool Lopez on the defensive end now. Good job from him to bother that shot.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. For three, Middleton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Capella. Great D that time for Middleton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And Capella over to help. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. For the Hawks, Alinari comes in for John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Here's Hunter.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Trying to end the drought. They get it again. The Hawks leading by 6. Now here's Bogdanovich. And Gallinari kicks to Capella. Here's Young. Milwaukee with the rebound. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Young. From 10 feet out. And he can't bank that one in. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Middleton. They grab their own miss. And Giannis gets it to go.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
Now, here is Young. Comes up empty down low.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And Young kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. Hunter no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Holiday has it in the corner. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Portis, the pass to Middleton. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Portis finds Tucker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Middleton for three, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. Tie game in Milwaukee, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Okongwu. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's Connaughton after the made shot from John Collins. A clear look here for Middleton. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
And they've had two completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Forbes can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in. Herter passes to Okongwu. Back to Herter. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Williams scanning the floor. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella. He's checked in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Williams. Pass to Herter. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Here's Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Bucks passing it around. Passes it to Connaughton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lopez kicks to Connaughton. Left side, Antetokounmpo. No good that time, so the Hawks will take it the other way. The kick out to Young. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Up top, DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Giannis dishes to Lopez, and it goes down 2 points.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it to Collins. The three. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella. The shot comes out. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
He kicks it to Forbes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And a close game so far through the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the... And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The Hawks leading. Lobbed up there for Collins. And no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Young drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his second basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Lopez throws it down.
Nice pass right there, and the 7-footer Lopez getting off the floor to punch it down.
Young looking around. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Young against Holiday. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the 3-point line.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Bucks on defense. Here's Williams. That shot is off. Good D by Holiday.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. The Hawks have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. Williams passes to Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
I mean, you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Holiday, left side. Left side, Portis. Now, here's Tucker. He's tightly guarded, but they'll get another chance. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Portis, and Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
For the lead, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here is Holiday. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. The Bucks working the ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's Young, that time on the assist by Williams. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Holiday, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee. Young outside. Outside Williams. Bounce pass Young. Here's Capella. Left side Williams. Stolen by Holiday. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Knocked loose. And here is DiVincenzo. Shoots over Capella. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. Over to the wing. Capella against Portis. And it's Capella missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Williams against Holiday. Williams passes to Capella. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Holiday with it. And the layup is good. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. He dishes it to Collins. Back to Young. Feeds to Capella. Great D that time from Portis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Bucks leading by 7. Here is Forbes. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Middleton inside the three-point line and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Hunter, no one around him. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And again, the Bucks miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
With the teardrop, Young, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Middleton outside. Back to Forbes. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Young, here we go. It's Young on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Collins against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Forbes. Lopez kicks to Middleton. 4 on the clock. Forbes dishes to Lopez.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Capella with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Passes it to Hunter. Over Lopez. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Hunter.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Middleton on the wing. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Giannis drives in. Out left to the wing. The pass to Forbes. Middleton on the wing. Over Hunter. And too long on the shot. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. On the wing, Giannis. Takes it down to Middleton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. For Hunter, and Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Young, good.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. In the corner, Middleton with it. And it's off from three-point range.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Collins finds Young. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lets it go. Misses the shot. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get and let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
So the Nets starting 5. They've got Harris, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan, and it's Green in at the 4. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Young passes to Hunter. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Lets it go from the wing. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
Harden against Young. Harden draws the double. Here's Irving. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here is Young, and Jordan sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Young's shot is good.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
And the jam by Harden.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. And it's Capella missing. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Capella over Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here is Williams, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Williams kicks to Capella, and it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. The jump hook. Rebound collected by Snell. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The drive by Aldridge and stolen by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Williams. Up and in on the layup.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. He keeps his balance that time.
Left side, Irving. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Williams. Pass to Gallinari. lays it up off the glass.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside, sinks the shot.
And there's the pass to Brown. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Capella. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovic leading the way with the assist.
Right side Irving. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Williams kicks to Bogdanovic. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Like to see when an offensive player takes some pride in the defensive play. Nice job by Lou Williams sticking to his man there.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Tony Snell. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovic. Then it's Williams. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Bogdanovic against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Irving passes to Claxton. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Snell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Harden outside. And it's blocked. Break here come the Hawks. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got 6 points.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Irving. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Nets lead by 3. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Bogdanovic left side. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Gallinari.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Williams, here we go. He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Tony Snell. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Irving. The kick out to Brown. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Jordan gets it to go.
I love the confidence from Jordan. All of his shots are going to come from the paint, so he should be confident, and he's got the ball there.
Here's Young. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Young. Jordan with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. Green dishes to Harris. Rebound by the Hawks. 27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Collins. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Collins has got his first points of the night.
From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
Harden against Young. Yep, it counts.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Young outside. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Young's got 10.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young, such a small player, needs that floater in his arsenal.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 21 points and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he... And that does it for our half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now Young. For the lead. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden the pass to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And so he hits both. The Hawks trail by 3. Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
And Irving launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Nets lead by 4.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Young passes to Hunter. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Huerter. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Green. Here's Harden. Right side Aldridge. And stolen by Okongwu. And now here comes Young leading the break. Bogdanovic wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harden against Young. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room, and it's good. 2 points. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Young dishes to Okongwu, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Young, takes the 12-footer and hits. He's got 14.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Harden outside. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Offensive rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Griffin kicks to Harris. Harden outside. Again, the miss by Harden. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. For the lead, and there's the nice layup by Okongwu. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. That one goes in. Young's got 16.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Irving looking for an opening. Out to Harris. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And stolen by Hunter. And here we go. Hawks running again. Here's Okongwu. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
They need this. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Collins.
Inside, outside. Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. Green, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. And the three off target. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 4 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. That shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Pass to Capella. Back to Herter. Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Williams. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Brooklyn making some changes. Harris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton, and Irving subbed in for Brown. Harden up top. He's guarded by Williams. The feed now to Jordan. Good on the bucket. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The pass to Herter. And he jams it with authority.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Williams against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Williams passes to Capella. To the inside. He kicks to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. Hunter's got his first bucket of the night.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Shoots over Capella, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. It's always a surefire way to get back in the game.
With some arc, Williams dishes to Capella. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Nets trail by 8. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And it's good for 2.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Capella's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Here's Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden against Williams. On the money with the shot from the left block. The Hawks leading by 6. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Williams. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Basket counts.
Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
On the wing, Harden. From past the arc. Hunter grabs the miss for Atlanta. They've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And it's Gallinari missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 8-point game. Irving for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Herter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Capella kicks to Hunter. James Harden with the rebound. Harris outside. The 3. And here's Harden. Takes the 3. Trifecta.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center. And for Brooklyn, Harris is out there with Green, then it's Harden, then it's Jordan, and it's Irving in at the 2 spot. Lopez kicks to Middleton. From downtown, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Green passes to Jordan, back to Green, just 5 on the clock. Harden outside, over onto Kumbo. The rebound by Middleton.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Frank, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Holiday against Harden. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Pass to Lopez. Here's Giannis. The shot missing. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Lopez, no luck.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Harden the pass to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's a tie ball game.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
They get the rebound. Middleton outside. Back to Lopez. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And the Bucks miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes to Harden. Jordan at the elbow. Nets passing it around. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Holiday against Harden to stop the run, and Holiday throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Back to Green. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Middleton. Harris, no good. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Holiday dishes to Lopez. From outside, off the mark. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Scooped up. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 8 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Jordan trying to free himself up.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
For 3, Middleton. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Milwaukee's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. That puts them in the lead. Middleton's got his second bucket.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit treys. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Here is Forbes. The pass to Connaughton. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Coming on the floor for your Nets, Blake Griffin.
You know, that's an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks ahead, up by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Irving's got the ball.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Connaughton. Off target with his 3. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. Drains it from 17 feet out. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Middleton for 3. Traps in the tray. Middleton's got 9.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Irving. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Bucks trail by 3. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his first basket of the night. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Griffin against Middleton. 5 on the clock. Back to Forbes. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. Here's Harden. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we see him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Forbes the pass to Holiday. To the left side wing. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Tipped away and stolen by Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Green in for Blake Griffin. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Bobbed up there for Lopez. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor to end the cold streak. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Harden finds Green. Nets passing it around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the rejection by Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Harden against Holiday. Harden left side. For 3, Harris. And that would have counted, but his shot. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. And that should do it with the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Green, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Jordan in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 8. One-on-one here. Here's DiVincenzo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Harden against Holiday. The kick out to Irving. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And they pick up 2. Giannis has got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Bucks.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Yes, that goes in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Lobbed up there for Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Holiday dishes to Lopez, and stolen by Jordan. Harden outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Out to the wing. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Middleton for 3. That shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Griffin kicks to Brown. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Forbes. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Irving looking over the floor. Fires from the line. Here's Claxton. The rebound by the Bucks. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. He kicks it to Tucker. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Nets leading by 8. Here's Griffin. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. DiVincenzo finds Tucker. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
So difficult to stay down on that pump fake. Irving sells it so well.
Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Donte DiVincenzo.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Brown. Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Here's Irving. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Shot from the inbound. Antetokounmpo, no good. This one for 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Irving. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not. So
the third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. 5 to shoot. Harden inside the three-point line. The rebound by Middleton.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Over in the corner, Brown. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Green. He feeds it to Jordan. Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by Giannis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Donte DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Irving attacking, goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nets lead by 8.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Shoots from the line, and the shot is long. The Bucks shooting about 42% so far. Middleton for three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Irving kicks to Green. The putback, it's good on the putback.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Irving against DiVincenzo. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Here's Irving. Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his third foul of the game. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Down low, here's Giannis. Green with the block, and he gets it back. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Green. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in the league. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by DiVincenzo. Out to Harris. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Nets lead by 10.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Over in the corner, Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Middleton inside the three-point line, and that one hits back iron.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Green dishes to Harris. Inside, Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden against Holiday. Clock at 4. Here's Jordan. Outside, Green. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Green. And here is Irving. Another shot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Forbes. Out to the right wing. Nice D from Aldridge. So it's the Nets picking up the win, even early on in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap